as we go quickly over to 16 and Bud Palmer.
And we're looking at Susie Burning, an unfortunate play here. She drove into the rough and hit the tree. She now lies 3. She's hitting her 4th shot.
Betty Burfine, 2 shots off the lead. And Betty has been given a drop. Sharon, you've played this course. You've played the 15. The thoughts of Betty Burfine?
Well, Betty has been having a tremendous year this year. She, as you said, was very discouraged a few years ago, and I think part of her success was working with John Revolta in Palm Springs. She just made a miraculous transformation, and her confidence has increased, and her swing is a better, more stable swing. She's doing great this year.
Has it on the way, and she is in a very bad spot. She's gone off to the right. That's about 25 feet down to the right. I think she's long of a bunker that guards that area. But she will have a very difficult 3rd shot to get it closer at 15. And we'll go over to Bud Palmer now at 16.
And here's Susie Burning, just 2 strokes off the pace here. Needs this putt for her par here on the 16th, par 5. It's about 8 feet long, as I mentioned. It's uphill, maybe almost straight, maybe a little left to right break. She was U.S. Open champion in 1968.
We'll watch this 3rd shot of Betty Burfine, who is just 2 shots off the lead of Pam Barnett. Oh, and she has hit a super shot. Betty Burfine has hit a sensational shot, David. Incredible. As we go quickly now to Chris Schenkel.
And now the most difficult par 3, the 17th. Susie Maxwell Burning, 2 shots off the lead. This is a 17th hole, par 3, 200 yards. On this hot, humid day at Wingfoot, the applause and a very fine, almost hole-high shot on the par 3, 17th hole. Now back to the 15th green.
And we'll watch our leader, Pam Barnett, with a difficult stance. The ball resting just short of the bunker here at 15. Pam Barnett, the leader, at 10 over par. Came around yesterday in 75 and 3-putt at 5 greens. And that difficult stance has thrown the 3rd shot of Pam Barnett off. She has a putt now of about 18 feet to maintain her 2-shot lead over Susie Burning, Betty Burfine, and Kathy Ahern. Pam Barnett, 5'5", 122 pounds. She is 7 years on the tour. Very attractive dresser. Putt will be just about straight in, if anything working just a little to the left. Pam Barnett makes her home in Charlotte, North Carolina. This little gal started playing golf when she was 3 years old. And she is very close to a U.S. Open championship. This for par to maintain her 2-shot lead. And it stays straight, and Pam Barnett will bogey here at 15.
And tied for 2nd and 67. An amazing round here on Friday. She started with 9 straight 4s, finished with a 79. She's parred this hole each time she's played it in the first 3 rounds. Susie Burning needs this to remain 2 strokes off the pace. Oh, and she goes for it boldly. A very fine putt by Susie Maxwell Burning to save just 2 strokes off the lead, salvaging par. And from Merrimack, New York, this is the Women's Open. And we'll return to more action in 1 minute. She's some, 35 yards away from the pin on this par 5. It plays for a par 4 as far as the men are concerned, 444 yards long, but mainly uphill. Susie Burning. And she's come up about 8 feet short. She needs that for her par here. Let's go back to Frank Gifford now on 15.
And we'll go out on the fairway at 15. This is Pam Barnett. She has a 2-shot lead over Susie Burning and Betty Burfine. Betty Burfine playing in her twosome. And, of course, Kathy Ahern is a 12 over par. Pam Barnett with rounds of 73, 76, and 75, about 145 yards out. Hitting her second shot over the water to an elevated green here at 15. She has pulled it to the left, and it just stays short of the bunker, but it's going to be a very difficult stance for Pam Barnett. Betty Burfine, who hit a sensational 3rd shot here at 15, needs this putt of about 20 inches. And, of course, Pam Barnett tapped out for her bogey. This is for Betty Burfine's par here at 15. And a great 4 at 15 for Betty Burfine to remain 1 shot off the lead of Pam Barnett. And Betty Burfine moves over to 16. Amateurs and professionals alike vying for the biggest prize in women's golf, and we'll be back in a moment.
All right, at the 17th green, par 3 hole here at Wingfoot. This is for a birdie 2, and it would tie Susie Burning for the lead. Final round. Ladies open. Oh, there you have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Pam Barnett and Susie Maxwell Burning, the 1968 Open champion. A 2 at 17, Pro.
Oh, that's a great 2. That 3 is great on that hole, much less 2.
All right, back.
Let's go to Chris Schenkel.
Okay, and Susie Maxwell Burning with a birdie at the 17th hole is now about ready to hit her second shot at the 360-yard 18th hole, or the 72nd. She is tied for the lead, 11 over with Pam Barnett.
Chris, we saw this young lady win at Marcellum Springs up at Reading, Pennsylvania. She's going with a wood. That means that she's got a good long shot, probably pretty close to 185 yards into this narrow opening in front of this green, so she must play a good one.
The young lady who attended Oklahoma City University on a scholarship and played on the men's golf team.
She played a very good-looking shot if it gets here, and it's going to get here. As a matter of fact, it's very good.
All right.
35, 40 feet
Susie
short.
Maxwell Burning on in regulation on the par 4 18th. Now at the 17th tee, Judy Terlumke Rankin. This is a par 3 at Wingfoot, 200 yards in length.
Just on the front of the green.
Now back to Bud Palmer.
And there we're seeing diminutive 5'5" Pam Barnett with her 3rd shot here. She's in good position out about 125 to 30 yards from the pin. Co-leader along with Susie Burning. And it's to the left of the pin, draws back over that hump, so she'll have a good long putt. I'd say 35 to 40 feet here. She's on in 3, though, so she should get down in 2, maybe a birdie here.